So what brings you to Colombia?
I got 2 kids over here, so
The kids?
yeah.
How old are they?
The younger, it's 5, and the older one, it's 8. So coming here twice a month.
Twice a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
From New York.
From New York.
Yeah. So they canceled my flight yesterday.
Oh, really?
So I stay another day. Yeah.
There's a lot of that happening lately.
So now they put me just on a standby, and I don't even know if I'm gonna fly. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, bummer. We're at New York.
I'm in Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah. You know New York?
Not really.
Not really.
Only been to the city once.
Okay.
And that was enough. Sorry, no offense.
No, New York City, it's different. It's
Oh, yeah.
tough.
We
And
went,
now it's getting worse.
yeah, we
over-
went,
Overpopulated.
it's about almost 15 years ago now.
Wow.
And
It was good back then.
Yeah, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
You know, there was no drama on Times Square. No issue. We didn't have any issues whatsoever. The only issue we had was the traffic.
Yeah.
It took us like 3 hours to get off the island.
Yeah. That's every day,
Yeah.
anytime.
So yeah, that was the only issue was the traffic. But we never had any drama except for our youngest. We were at top of the Empire State Building. We got separated from the youngest one. You know, how many people up there, right? So that was a little scary. So what do you do up there?
So I work for a plumbing company,
Uh-huh.
one of the biggest non-union company in New York, Donato Plumbing.
Okay.
So
Non-union. Huh?
non-union. yeah.
Everybody else is union?
Well, not everybody else, but we're not union, but we're like 700 people working under the company. So usually that amount of people go to strike, ask for to become union and all that, but we're not.
Right.
Yeah.
So they treat you guys pretty good then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. 700 people in the plumbing company, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's a big company. We do high rises,
Okay.
high-rise building.
What's the biggest issue you guys see in the high rises?
Coordination between all the trades.
Uh-huh.
You know, the building that we're working right now, it's 24 stories.
Okay.
It's tiny in one of the corners. It's like a triangle.
Right.
So they try to have 9-foot ceilings, wide space livings, but you cannot put ductwork, plumbing, electrical in a tiny space.
Right.
So it's a headache.
Getting all that stuff through the one
Yeah.
ductwork or whatever chase way.
Yep. So we're almost there though.
So you guys do mostly new installs?
New installs.
New installs?
Yeah.
You don't do repair work?
There's a team that actually do service work, but we do from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
What kind of certifications or education you have to have for that?
well, New York has a lot of classes that you need to take. I'm one of the supervisors. I got 62 hours OSHA, and the rest of the guys should have 40 hours training. I started as a helper like 50 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and then I worked for this company as a supervisor 9 years ago. So,
Okay. So when you guys are installing pipe, right, in the high rises, the incoming from the street is normally like cast iron? Or,
it's cast iron.
okay, and
Yes,
then you guys
service weight. It's called service weight.
and then you guys switch it to what?
No,
Now,
it's
you
still
do-
it's still cast iron, but smaller grade. The one that goes to the street, it's called service weight pipe, and the one inside the building is no hub. It's cast iron. No hub, cast iron.
Yeah. Not
Not
galvanized?
PVC. No, it's not.
No
I
galvanized?
mean, the storm pipe usually New York has a very complex plumbing. For example, rainwater goes to a tank.
Mm-hmm.
So from the tank goes to the street. So it's not taking when it rains. The street doesn't take much water.
Okay.
So
What happens when the tank gets full and then it's still raining?
yeah, but it has an overflow. So it slowly overflows to the street
Okay.
again. But they control like that the amount of water that going to the sewer. So we usually do that galvanized.
Okay.
The rest is cast iron.
Okay.
PVC is not allowed in the city.
No more PVC?
No, it's not allowed.
CPVC?
Nothing.
Nothing. PEX?
Not in the city.
Not in the city. Wow.
Yeah,
So
Queens is allowed.
Like what
Queens.
do you hook up like a sink? Say like a faucets, right? Underneath the faucet? What's that? Is that copper or is that
It's copper and chrome.
copper and
Yeah.
so no PVC,
Nothing.
CPVC,
No.
PEX, none of that.
Not allowed.
Really?
Yeah.
Because PEX is pretty good, right?
It's easy, very good to work with,
Yeah.
but we use copper and purpose fittings. We're not using solder.
Oh, you're using the crimp?
Yeah, crimp.
Okay. What do they call that?
Purpose.
Yeah. What's that machine that squeezes it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very helpful, very quick.
Yeah. And not have to solder and get the heat. Worry
Yeah.
about fires.
Yeah, because the new
Fire watch and all
the
that.
new regulations for soldering it's very expensive now because if you're gonna solder, you need to have a guy that has a certification for torch operation, and then you have to pay another guy for fire guard.
Fire watch. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cheaper to buy a purpose gun and pay one guy to do the job.
Right. Yeah. Pro press. That's what it was.
Yep.
Interesting.
And we're busy.
All the time.
Yeah, and tonight we're supposed to have a shutdown tonight, gas shutdown at 12 a.m. and I couldn't make it, so we canceled. We're gonna do it tomorrow night. So yeah.
So you're doing a 24-story building. How long does it normally, from start to finish, take to do it?
Well, if the coordination is good, like a year and a
Really?
half. Yeah.
Wow. It's a long time.
Long time.
How do you get around the city?
How?
Yeah. You
Well,
take the subways.
I drive to the last station because I live far away from the city because there's no way have a, let's say, a good life around the neighborhoods, So I have a house out of the city. I drive all the way to Queens, and then I grab the train to the city.
Okay, so you
it
park in
takes-
a lot and grab a train.
Yeah.
They don't give you a service vehicle?
No, and I don't want it. No. Because New York, I don't know if you know that, but sometimes parkways only takes this kind of vehicle. But you cannot drive commercial vehicles in that
really?
parkway. Yeah, you gotta use expressways.
Huh.
So you already know expressways are packed with trucks, vans.
Right.
So it's crazy.
It's all kinds of traffic with the service vehicles.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'd rather not to. They offer me multiple times already, but I'm not
Nope.
taking it. No.
I don't want it.
Because with my car, to get home is like after I get off from the subway, it takes me 45 minutes
45 minutes to drive?
to drive from the train to my place.
Wow. And how long does it take from the job site to get to the vehicle?
Hour.
Takes you an hour. So you're an hour and 45 minutes every day?
Every day.
Wow.
I mean, in the morning and in the afternoon. So I leave home around 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Get to the site probably 6:40, 6:45, and then I leave 3:30. I'm home about 6 almost.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very tough.
3 hours plus
Yeah.
of driving or
Yeah.
en route.
Yep,
That's a lot.
that's
crazy.
a lot. But I'm getting very good money, so I'm not complaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't pay you for your travel time, do they?
No, only overtime.
Only overtime.
Only on overtime, yeah. I get paid from home to the job site.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, things are different in the city, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I know my wife, she works from home now, but when she used to drive in to Columbia, proper, the city, it would take her about 40 minutes
Okay.
to drive, and that's it. And that was on a heavy traffic day.
Oh my god. I'm trying to move. I was looking for a house to buy in New Jersey, but they asking crazy money for the houses, beat up houses. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like California prices, right?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Yeah. So what's the, like a, say an old house, right? What, 2,000 square feet?
Yeah.
And then all beat up?
All beat up, and they
How
asking
much?
for like 450. We went in one of them. It was kind of good. It was 2 family houses, and he was asking 725 for the house. I was like, what?
If it was a duplex, right? You could, if you bought the whole thing, you could rent the one side out. So I guess it almost kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't compensate. We look for the rent prices around it, and it doesn't cover not even half of a mortgage. So.
Oh, really?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's not good then.
It's not worth it.
Interesting. Okay, so I have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
It's called Rideshare with Ron. Okay. Would you be okay if I put this conversation on there?
Yeah.
Great, thank you. I appreciate that.
They had me wait yesterday for 5 hours
Oh my gosh.
to let us know that.
You're not gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's terrible.
But that's every time though. I mean, the only good thing about American is that they fly everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's.
You get a direct flight, or you have to go somewhere else?
No, I gotta go to DC.
To DC.
Yeah. Very rare they have a straight flight from here to New York.
Yeah, I thought they had LaGuardia, right? That's the.
LaGuardia.
Yeah, I thought they had some going there for a while. They must have stopped it because there weren't enough people.
Yep.
Very small airport, though, right?
Yeah.
Easy to get in and out of.
Yeah. Not too busy at all.
Yeah. That's the only good thing about this one.
So I'm from Paraguay, and we have exactly same layout.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
and this big for international airport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not checking that bag, right?
No, I'm not.
No. Okay.
I'm taking it with
Carry
me.
on. Yeah.